Supposedly there's this loneliness epidemic amongst men. Nah, man, there is none. It's just you, bro. It's literally just you. And it's not just men, it's women as well. But at the end of the day, bro, it's just you, man. You hear it all the time. It's on the news, it's online, it's on social media. Bruh, that just sounds like the results of your actions, of you not becoming better. That's all it is. And granted, it's difficult out there. You know, I think in today's times it's so easy to turn inwards and just stay away from actually making friends. Stay away from not opening up. Like most people don't do that. Like the other day I was at the gym and I saw this guy. He looked like this guy online. He literally did. And I thought he was an influencer. So I took off my headphones, I put it down, and I walked over there. And I said, "What's up?" I was like, "Hey, are you a social media influencer?" He goes, "Me?" And I was like, "Yeah, you look like this guy from Strength Cartel." And he literally did. I think there's a sponsored athlete that's very heavy. He's from Texas, and that's who I thought he was. And he was like, "Yo, that's actually a compliment. I take it as a compliment, man. That you thought I was a fitness influencer." I was like, "Bro, you guys could be twins." And he was like, "Wow, that's pretty dope, man. I appreciate the compliment." And we started talking. I come to find out that he's a music producer, but he wants to be a sound engineer for movies. So I told him, I was like, "Yo, I'm in the space. I was in the space of being a PA in the movie industry, and I thought it was dope. We started talking, and at the end of it, he was like, "Bro, like your energy is cool, man. Like you're dope, man. You're easy to talk to." And it surprises me that he actually said that, because I just wanted to come over and be like, "Yo, you're this, you're that," and we ended up just being hella cool. And he said he broke it down to, as the end of the day, it was because I'm easy to talk to and I have good energy and good vibes. But that wasn't me growing up, though. It's something that I cultivated over time, because I understood, me being a kid that's shy, that's introverted, that doesn't that if you ask anyone back growing up when I was a kid, you know what they will say? "Yo, Try was very quiet. He was very shy." But if you meet me now, I can come off a little loud. I can come off very personable sometimes, or maybe even rough and rugged, and sometimes maybe intimidating. Not intimidating in the sense as I'm physically imposing, but I can come off very quiet, mysterious, very confident, where I don't need help from anyone. Like, I give off that energy, and that can be considered intimidating for some people. So this loneliness epidemic, it kind of baffles me, because you got a guy that goes online and he intakes all this information, right? Like, he'll watch all this stuff about leveling up, how to talk to girls, building confidence. But at the end of the day, he doesn't take any action. He doesn't go out there and actually socialize. He doesn't put himself in a position to be better. And it's like, is it really external factors that are causing this? Or is it maybe just you? Have you looked in the mirror and said, "Dang, did I try my hardest to maybe make friends? Did I join a local club? Did I really put myself fully out there to make friendships? Did I reach out to my family members?" Like, there's that documentary about Japan where people are lonely and they hire somebody to be their friend for the day. Like, that's how bad it's gotten over there in Japan. But it's like, why do you have to succumb to that? Why not use every ounce of resources out there that you have at your disposal to just become better? Like, there's all this information out there, so why haven't you become better? And I find that so odd that men in today's times, they say, "Oh, look at the percentages. 30% of men between this age and this age are lonely." Yeah, because you did it to yourself, bro. Like, wake up. When are you going to realize You are the problem. You, right now, you are a reflection of all your past decisions. You know that, right? You know that saying, the body keeps count, it keeps track. You know, when you eat unhealthy and you intake all this sugar, your insulin level spikes. When you drink and you get drunk and you corrode that one or two kidneys you have from drinking, it doesn't get better, it just deteriorates, bro. You know, when you don't sleep and you lose brain cells, the mind remembers that, yo, you were staying up all these nights. And that's why now you have dementia in a later age. When you decide to not get into shape, stay unhealthy, and you get diabetes, that's because all the past choices you made are a reflection of who you are today. Now I'm not saying I'm perfect, man. There's a lot of flaws in my life, man. I am in no shape the perfect role model to be looking up to. But one thing I will say is that I've been at the bottom. I've been very freaking lonely. I've had friends that I thought were friends betray me. People that I would actually die for, man. That I would risk getting locked up for, backstab me. Come to find out, they weren't even my friends. So I had to start all over, and it wasn't starting over at 20, starting over at 25. No, this happened in my like mid 30s, bro. I'm 41 now. So don't get it twisted thinking I have all the answers. But one thing I will say, we don't have a male loneliness epidemic. No, we have a male consequences epidemic. So moving forward, hopefully the one thing you can do starting today is look internally and look at the one thing you're doing wrong when it comes to finding friendship, to finding partnership. What's that one thing that you can change and that you're willing to change to be better so you don't fall within this bubble of male loneliness epidemic? Good luck, bro.